Hey there. This super quick guide is for new players getting into Dragon's Dogma for the first time or the first time in a while. Let's go. Your height and weight make a difference in gameplay. For example, a tall character can reach further with a sword than a short character. Other factors are affected like stamina, stamina regen, etc. So for your first character, pick someone average, but if you're looking to min-max right out of the gate, then these will affect you and your pawns. Speaking of pawns, they're NPC followers you can recruit to fight with you. It's a pretty cool part of the game. Your hired pawns don't level with you though, so you're meant to trade them out every so often, because if you don't, then they'll lag behind. So for example, whenever you get to, let's say, I don't know, level 20 and your pawns are still at level 10, then they're not going to really be doing too much damage. You want to swap them out is the point. Some games you spend ages customizing the look of your character just to really never see them, and that always kind of annoys me. You do see your character a lot in Dragon's Dogma, so if that matters to you, then take your time customizing. Like maybe making them look like the most handsome Louisianan you've ever seen, or maybe the most handsome you've ever heard on a voiceover on YouTube. Just saying. At the start of the game in the starting village, make sure to grab the free items in storage at the innkeeper. You can sell one of these for something like 300k. It's a great head start on money. Alright, big one here. Goblins hate fire. I'm going to tell you that right now because it's crucial, and the game never tells you that. Welcome. Pick up damn near everything. You can always store it and use it later, and innkeepers have infinite storage, or I think they have infinite, but if they don't, then it's a lot. It's a lot of storage. Carry weight matters to movement speed, stamina regen, etc. So drop stuff off at the innkeepers to keep the weight low, because again, you want to grab everything, but you don't want to be too heavy. So drop that stuff off. I've mentioned a couple times about stamina, but stamina is important to all the classes. To really save stamina food, potions, especially for when you're out of stamina, because if you run out of stamina, then you go in this animation where you're almost like, hands on your knees, like panting, and you're sort of stuck there for like a couple of seconds. So especially if you get there and you overdo it, save one of those stamina pots or food, like especially mushrooms you find everywhere. Eat that, boom, big bounce of stamina, get back into the fight. It takes a bit to get into the game, probably a few hours, but the big threshold for me was getting to the capital city. So I suggest you get there as soon as possible for your first playthrough, because from there you can really step back, explore, do side quests, etc. before continuing. On my first playthrough, as far as which pawns I recruited, I liked having a mage pawn that can heal and a sorcerer pawn with me, and then you can pick whatever else you want. Sorcerers seem to be OP, but y'all tell me in the comments like what the best setup is, because they seem to be crazy good. Damage by and large scales from your weapon alone, so keep an ear to the ground, explore around, buy the newest best one in town, whatever you gotta do. If you're feeling lonely, you can increase your affinity with certain NPCs and they can become your beloved. There's a lot of choices. For example, there's Julian, the blonde hunk with rockin' hair and cool armor, or there's Madeline, who has huge tracts of land and a convenience store. Do quests for them and see where it goes. Many of the caves on the map are connected, so if you think you have to run for an hour to get somewhere, there may be a quick cave shortcut. Like at one point, I got a side quest, I think, and it had me run what seemed like the furthest place away on the map that I could possibly go. And I was like, this is insane. This is going to take me forever. And, seemed like a pain. But online, you can find like interactive maps and different maps, and they're not spoilery to me. It was just nice to know that, oh, I don't need to run all the way down to the south end of the map and then, northwest or whatever to go around this and that. Yeah, you get the point. There's probably a cave that connects it. Speaking of running around, the early game is lots of running, but don't worry, you get these items later called Ferrystones and Port Stones. They let you fast travel around. You get these within the first few quests of entering the capital city, I think, but that's again why I kind of suggest you get to that capital city. In my opinion, one of the biggest aspects of a great open world RPG is rewarding exploration, and Dragon's Dogma does this very, very well. You're always rewarded for exploring. High and low, every nook and cranny, there's always a valuable plant, a chest, a fight, etc. So explore like crazy. This is absolutely not an exhaustive list. I hope this helped even a little bit. And to the Dragon's Dogma experts, I'm curious to know what other tips you'd include for the newbies in the comments and for myself. I'm all ears. I'm loving this game. I'm glad I discovered it. I can't wait to play the next one. I really started to play this one because the announcement came out for the second game. So I was like, well, I gotta go play this first one. I never played it. So glad I did. Also, I'm a brand new channel, so any likes and subs would mean a lot. Thank you. If you like these quick, no BS guides, I'm happy to continue these and make tweaks along the way. I'm always open to feedback. Okay, thanks, love you, bye. Hey, it's the end screen. Thanks for watching, cause I feel seen. I sing these songs that I like to avoid a copyright strike. Hey!